Alright, check checking lang if live na tayo. Wait lang. Yun. Hello? Waiting for any live viewers here on our Facebook Live. Alright, I think we can start since this will be recorded anyways. So, hi everyone. Good afternoon, and if you're there, let me know in the comments or any if there's any viewers here in our live. But yeah, I'm just gonna discuss about the topic that we have for today. I'm Adi. I'm one of the um, coaches here in Smart VA's Academy. I teach website design and SEO and all other um, future topics that we will have in Smart VA's Academy. And I am also the learning and development leader in Smart VAs. Smart VAs is an agency or a virtual assistant agency where we also help clients with website design and all services that relates to their business or their um, tasks as a business. And our topic for today is website design basics using Figma. So this is very um, technical topic, and I'm also very excited to share this with you guys. So since we're live today, and I think we have two viewers right now, and thank you for that. So I will just start the topic, start the discussion. Since this will be recorded, you can also rewatch this um, after this session, and then you watched it on our Facebook page, Smart Face Academy. So if you're also watching, you can also share this and share this to your friends and families that want to know what is website design or how can you do it um, in a very basic manner. So this is a basic website design tutorial that I'm gonna do for you guys. So this is a first here on our Smart Face Academy's page because this is actually doing the thing or actually doing the skill that is relating to website design. So stay put and dyan lang kayo. So I will share now my presentation on website design. So, second. All right. So now, since we are, I'm doing this on just my laptop, so I have the other screen, so it might be very difficult to switch screens and also check if I'm still live. So I'm just gonna check in on my phone. All right, so I think we're good. Um, All right, so this is our a topic for today: website design using Figma. And Figma is later we will discuss what is Figma and what is the tool or what is that kind of software. But the introduction that we have is this is just a comprehensive guide to effective wireframing. Wireframing, what is wireframing? I will also explain it to you later. But the topics that we will discuss on this session is first in is the introduction of the topic, of course, and then the frequently asked questions, or what are the questions that we have to define, or what are the words that we have to define in order for you guys to actually understand what is wireframing or what is website design. And then next one is I'm doing a demo or an actual live demo of doing a website design. This is just a basic demo of doing website design because it's just for 30 minutes. I don't know if we will also uh, compress all this discussion in 30 minutes, but I will try my best because I don't also want to um, take up much of your time this afternoon. So, yeah, we will do the demo and then we will do the tips and techniques. I think we are doing the demo and tips and techniques at the same time. So, now what are the frequently asked questions in website design using Figma? So, I get a lot of questions here that what is website design or what is wireframing? So, they're asking me if it's like a frame on the window or anything about the physical stuff. But wireframing in website design is purely, um, yeah, it can be physical, like you can draw because wireframing is also drawing your visualization of the website. But this is like the basic definition of it. Wireframing is a process of creating a simplified visual guide that represents the skeletal framework of a website. So if you're looking through a website, if for example, this is like a website, I did this presentation to you guys in a website format so that you can also like see it on a website format. So like for example, this is a website. This is a framework, or this is the wireframe of the website. So basically, this is wireframing is like a static form of a website. Like you can just scroll through it. There are no links available that's linking to a website or an actual website. And wireframing is just putting the elements there. Like, for example, if you want a picture here, a button there, a text under this one, or a footer section and on a website, you can easily design a website using wireframing. So the purpose of wireframing helps in planning the layout and functionality of a website before the actual design and development. So if you're a website designer, this is very important for you, or this is a very important step that you would take when it comes to getting clients. For example, if you have a client, meron ka ng client na lumapit sa'yo, and then yung client na yun ask you to create a wireframe or ask you to create a website. So sometimes our clients are focused on their business and not focused on website design or any technicalities about website designing or website development. So you will create a wireframe for them to visualize also what you will do for the website. And wireframing is the best way and the easy way and the fastest way of um, of visualizing what the website will be. So, ito yung ginagamit mo for them to also, parang ito yung brochure na papakita mo sa kanila. Ito, client, ito yung sample ng website na pwede kong gawin for you. So, when it comes to that, it will be also catered to the specific needs of the client. So, for example, if it's physical fitness type of business, kapag ganun, syempre may different sections yan na kailangan for the website. Like for example, it needs to have a contact information that the customer should fill out. Also, you need to have a services section as well. So when it comes to the sections of the website, that's another topic. So if you want to learn the section or the important sections of a website, you can also visit Smartface Academy. We have a course there that's explaining or teaching you how to do website design and development as well. So I'm also teaching that course, but this one is just for website design using Figma. But right now we're discussing what is wireframing. So wireframing is just the skeletal framework that you can show to your clients. Say, client, this is a sample website um, um, that is focused on your business, or it's also like catered or specific for your website. So you can do each wireframing or wireframe design based on your client's need or on your website's or your client's website's need. So you can do it very quickly. And there are also two types of wireframing. So the first type of wireframing is low fidelity wireframing. So that is the first one. Low fidelity wireframing is what we also use first before actually doing the high fidelity wireframing, which is the next one that we will discuss. Low fidelity wireframes are or can do or you can do it while discussing with the client. So for example, if you have a client right now and you're discussing it or you're discussing the website's need um, with your client, you can also draw like a sample wireframe, or you can also draw a sample website on a piece of paper or on a tissue paper or anything that you can write on. So you can also um, you can also use like some basic digital tools like Canva or what else, PowerPoint. You can also do that as long as you can do it very quickly. Low fidelity is the fastest way of doing a wireframe because we have high fidelity wireframing as well. High fidelity is the another type of wireframing, but low fidelity wireframes are basic sketches or outlines that focus on the overall layout and structure without detailed design elements. So this is like you can use. I already said that you can use pen and paper. You can also use tissue while you're discussing with the client. You can also use basic digital tools as long as you can do it fast. And this is a sample of low fidelity wireframe. So this is like a sketch of a mobile app or on mobile design that you can also provide for your clients. So for example, this is a logo. You can just draw a basic logo or draw a basic box and then just indicate that it is a logo. And then there are also um, standard like elements that you can also use. So that's the standard elements that you can use. You can also see it on our course in depth in Smart Base Academy. So I'll just show you what it is and the elements here. Like for example, the basic elements or the standard elements here are or is this one. Like for example, this one is an image because this is a box with an X inside. So this is an image, indicates an image, and then this indicates a text. Of course, you can also search have this one search box, and then you can also use buttons and all other standard elements that you can use in a wireframe. So when it comes to low fidelity wireframing, you can actually learn it more by visiting the smartvaseacademy.com and also enrolling to the website design and development course that we have there. But what we will do right now is the high fidelity one. So the high fidelity one is this one. What is high fidelity wireframe? High fidelity wireframes are detailed and closer to the final design, including specific UI elements and interactions. Um, you can actually you can actually do some other like prototype that you can use, that you can share to the client or to any other people that they can actually browse the website through their mobile phones and also through their laptops or PC, and they can also actually click the button and then it will go to another page. Um, those are the capability of a high fidelity wireframe, because this is the detailed and closer version of the final design. But this is also much easier than the actual development of the website. So this is also a next step that you should do when it comes to designing a website. So um, when it comes to high fidelity wireframing, the important feature that you have to, or the important step that you have to make here is to finalize first the low fidelity design. So the low fidelity design will also finalize the sections that you will need, the sections, the elements that are in there or that are on the website, and the pages, of course. So the pages are finalized, and then the client will approve the low fidelity wireframe. The low fidelity wireframe involves like a short span of time only. Like for example, you can do it on under 1 hour, and then after 1 hour you can also revise, or another 1 hour you can also revise and also edit some other client preference on your low fidelity wireframe, and then you will turn it into high fidelity wireframe. So the high fidelity wireframe is the final version of your low fidelity wireframe. So don't forget the low fidelity wireframe, because the low fidelity wireframe is the fastest way to visualize and also finalize all the sections, all the elements, and all the other design. And then the high fidelity wireframe, you can use advanced design tools like Figma. And this is also the common tool, or I think almost all of the website designers are using Figma when it comes to their high fidelity wireframing. And you can also use Figma in your low fidelity wireframing, because it's also faster to use. So if you're used to if you're used to using Figma, you can use it for low fidelity wireframing as well. So that is the benefit of Figma, because you can use it in high fidelity and low fidelity wireframing. And but when it comes to high fidelity, you can just use Figma and also Adobe XD. I think um, yeah, I don't know if they're abolishing Adobe XD, but yeah, we have Figma for free. So this is a free website. So what is Figma? So this is the next question that we will answer. What is Figma? Figma is a cloud-based design tool that allows for real-time collaboration. Is widely used for creating wireframes, prototypes, and UI designs. So this is one of the tool that is used when it comes to designing. So if you're into designing, you're into UI or user interface, user experience designing, you can use Figma in order for you to excel on those fields, because almost all of the website designers or UI designers or any other um, software designer that designs website or software or applications, they also use this tool Figma. So this is Figma. It can be used as a website design tool as well, high fidelity website design tool. And when it comes to the features, it comes with component libraries, meaning you can use the elements that you upload there multiple times. So for example, um, if you have a component there, like for example, basic images, or also the favorite fonts that you have, or favorite palettes that you have, your color palettes, you can use that component um, on your other designs as well. So it can be used interchangeably. So you can also use prototyping. Prototyping is actually having a sample of the website, scrolling the website, or clicking a button and then making it or bringing it to the next page. You can also use auto layout. So there are Figma is also offering auto layout for your website designs or also application designs. Design systems, of course, Figma can also have resources in order for you to um, in order for you to maximize and also organize your design systems. And this is also a very important part when it comes to designing, because if you're designing or if you're a designer, organization skills are very important when it comes to your assets, when it comes to your images, videos, or any other elements that you have in your website design. And plugins and integrations, of course, there are so many plugins and integrations that you can use, and this is also the tips and techniques that I will show you later for our demo. And then the version history, of course, if you have or if you're editing the website, and then you can also show the client. This is the version 1, version 2, version 3, and version 4, for example. So that is also an important part of designing. Then templates and UI kits, of course, if you're into practicing, and this is what I also recommend to basic or or the beginner in website design. You can use templates and UI kits and then change all the elements there and play with it, so that you will be able to um, get used to the basic or the standard element design, or the design elements that are in the template. So for example, um, if you're used to the templates that are in Figma, you can also see the different margins or different spacing um, that the website has, and also the standard website um, font font styles, and also font size, and also um, you can also adapt other like standard or other designers vision when it comes to their website designs, and you can use it for other website design as well, and then reiterate it on your own liking. So that is also the best part when it comes to templates and UI kits here in Figma. You can play with it as long as you can as long as you have the design or the eye for design. So this is what I also um, tell students when it comes to website design and development. They have to develop their eye for design, because eye for design is our bread and butter here in website designing and all other design skills that we have here online, or any other services that we can provide when it comes to design, because being creative or having an eye for design is very important in website designing as well. So now we will move forward to the demo that we will have in Figma. So this is the actual stuff that we will do. So head on to Figma. So like for example here, I'm gonna log out first. So for example, here in Figma, just visit figma.com. And then figma.com is a free tool. I also said that this is a free tool. But this is also or a tool that you can use for other stuff like if you're in a professional setting, you need collaboration with a team, or you need organization, you need also cloud um, cloud space, and also other developer feature. But this one, we have a free version. The free version of Figma here includes, um, wait a second. Okay, includes here the Figma editor, three collaborative design files, unlimited personal drafts. So this is just a personal drafts and basic file inspection. So we just have this basic features actually of Figma, but this is actually a good thing because for basic or beginner website designers, you can use the Figma editor as an editor for each of your website files or website design files. And it includes all the other features, including the Figma editor that we have there. So the Figma editor is this one. So if you're gonna log in, so just click login or get started for free. So I'm just gonna click login and then continue with Google account. So for example, if you have any Google account, you can actually connect it in Figma. And then here you would then move to the recent dashboard, but you can also create uh, create here. For example, if you're a learning team, for example, if you want to create um, your client's team, for example, so you can use that one. But right now, we'll just use the uh, recently viewed files. So for example, um, this is one tip and technique that you can also use for lo-fi or low fidelity wireframe. You can have this drafter lo-fi wireframe kit. So to get that, you can just go to Google and then search for Figma resources. So just search for Figma resources and then just click this one, discover community made resources and plugins. And then just click here, search, and then click for lo-fi wireframe kit. So when it comes to that, I just use Drafter because those other wireframe kit, I also tried them, but I like Drafter more. So Drafter, if you click this one in Figma, just make sure that you're signed in Figma and then open in Figma. So click this one. So if you open that in Figma, you will have the kit or the lo-fi warframe kit that Raptor also uses. So for this one, you can have avatar component. So this is a component that we have for avatars. So just click that and copy and paste it to your design. We just search for this one for the components here, and then let's just this. For example, if you need icons or if you need loading indicator, here you can just use this one, spinner, or if you want to use map on your website design, so you can just copy and paste it to your design. And then if you want, um, slider, you can use also that one. So after that, that is the one tip that I have for low-fi wireframing. So that is doing it here in Figma. And if we're doing the lo-fi warframe kit or the lo-fi warframe here in Figma, it's also the best way to actually share it to the client because you can share it here, share it as a PDF, or um, copy this link as well and share it to the client. So This is what I also use for lo-fi wireframe designs. But right now we're doing um, a new design file. So we just click new design file here, and then you will now have a clean whiteboard for your design stuff. So you can just click here, sample uh, fitness website, for example. So this one, the first thing that you will do is create a frame. So this one is a frame. So you can also click F and it will go to frames. And then after you click that, you will see that the side menu of frame will show up. So for example here, uh, if I click um, outside, and then you can see here there are no frame settings. So if you click F, you will see the frames here. So these are the standard frame or the standard sizes for any website design project that you have. So for example, if your project is for a phone, you can just use for iPhone 14 or any other stuff. So, but we're not doing it right now, so we're doing the desktop version. So for desktop version, we just have this one. Either wireframe or desktop is okay. So now you will see that we have a frame here that is desktop number one. You can also rename this one as homepage, for example. So this is the homepage design. So as you can see, this is an empty frame. So if you see here, the 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 very basic element that I want to put here is a grid or a column, because this is what we also use in order for us to align all the elements that we have in the website uh, on a specific margin that we wanted. So for the column, so for this one, you just click the frame here or the frame title, and then you will see the layout grid here, layout grid sample. You can just click plus sign, and then it will create grids on um your frame here. And then you will want to click this one, the settings for layout grid, and then make it a column. So column is what we also use for website designing, and also this is what most website development tool or software are using, because they're using columnar system as well when it comes to their tools or software like Elementor. They're using margins on their editor as well. So if you don't know Elementor, just go to the website design and development course that we have in Smart Base Academy and enroll there. So we can just make it um, more of a center one, and then if we make it center, we'll just do 75 here, and then the count is 12. So this is what I use. But if you have like, or if you try website designing and you have like your standard count of columns and also the width, but this is what I'm using because this is also the industry standard when it comes to the platform or design platform that we have, like Elementor or any other drag and drop tool that we have, um, that we're using also for website development. So this is the column. But if you don't want to see it, just click the eye icon here, and then you will see that um, it's now gone. But this is what I also use to guide. So for example, right now we will just do three sections. The first one will be the menu section. Second one is the basic body section, and then the footer. So the first one the first one that I always do is make the um, menu section. So when it comes to menu section, just do the rectangle shape here, and then click and drag here on the top. So if you click and drag that, you can see that we now have a shape. But if you want to change the color, the settings will all be here on the right side of the editor that we have. So the right side will have this one, fill, stroke effects, and um, other setting. So the one that we will use here is this the black one. So if you see here, I change it to black, and then it's now changed to black. So right now, if you see this one, it's now black. But also, one tip and technique that I have to share to you is having this one or clicking this one, styles and variables. So when it comes to styles and variables, you can create a custom style that you want for your website. So for example, you decided for the color palette, you decided for the font style, or the standard palette, standard font style of your website design. You can just use this one for easy access. For example, this one is um, this one is your first color that you have. So for example, you will just click plus sign here for to add a new style or variable. So the style is, for example, this one is your color number one, and this is for your color palette. So for example, this is your color number one, and then create style. And when it comes to that, for example, if you will now create another shape, and then click this one, you will now have your library or the custom color that you have here. Just click color one, and then it will now change to color one. So that is a very efficient tip that I have for you when it comes to the styles or any other styles that you have. For example, if you want for text, like the font styles, the color, the effect, the grid. So, for example, if you have new style for um, text. For example, this is for heading. And then the properties, we have the font style here. So for example, we are using uh, I just use this one, Ebo, and then regular bold if this is an heading, and you can make it as big as you want for it to be um, a style. So this is your text style. So for example, if you have your text here and then um, make it a heading, and then you can just click the element and then click this one, and then you have your heading here or the um, heading style that you also set earlier. So this is uh, the text style that you have. All right. So now one tip as well. If you go to plugins, or if you go to the Figma icon and then go to plugins, and then search for brand fetch, for example. So we'll just do a Nike style of website. So brand fetch is a plugin that you can use for Figma. So I also said to you earlier that this is one of the features of Figma, which is you can get some plugins. So, for example, this Nike logo, I can just drag and drop here on our design file, and then it will go to the design. And then um, you can just make it here because this is the logo part, and yeah, you can just drag and drop elements there. And for the colors, you can use that one, and then we'll use. I think for the frame, we'll just use this one. Uh, like for example, this one, I just clicked it and it changed the background already. So this is the power of plugins as well. So that is the next one. We have the fonts, we have the images as well. So for example, this is an image that we want to be on our website. So you can just drag and let's just do Nike website. So this is like your banner. All right. So this is another tip for you. And then also you can also go to the plugins again, and then manage plugin, and then you search for Unsplash. Unsplash is the royalty free images that you can insert for your website. You can just click run, and then after running Unsplash, you can now search for images here that you can use for the website. So for example, here I want to remove this, and I want to search for running um let's do running shoes. Yeah, for example, this one. Or yeah, let's do this one. You can just drag and drop, and then it will be on your design file. So for example, I want this one to be the banner of the website, and just resize it. And if you want to if you want to change the auto layout or the auto sizing of the image, you can just click this one, and then uh, just click fit so that it will fit your box. For example, like that, it will fit whatever box that you put there. So let's do that, and then for example, if you want to also, of course, this is a Nike website, so we'll use Nike. Yeah, so this is just a sample website, so we can just do whatever we want. So like this one, so we'll just also change this to fit. And then Figma has this helper grid lines that you can use. But yeah, we have the columnar grid lines as well for us to have it to size. And like that, for example, then let's run again. Um, brand fetch, then the image. So I'm just showing you uh the design basics that I'm also using for website designing. But of course, you can also use, because this is like uh, a quote that is winning isn't for everyone. You can use images that is for athletes or sports related images, because that is related to the quote. So yeah, you can use that one. And then You can just draw some rectangles here that we can align to the grid, and then just copy and paste. So copy and paste, just Control C and Control V, and then you can also select them all and then um change the color once and for all. So yeah, and then last one, this one. So like now, for example, this is some code service one, or uh, what what can we like say that in this one? Shoes, shoes, shirts, style, figma. I I can't I can't think of any other words. So yeah, for example, this is the next part. And then for this one, since this is short for a website, so you can just click the frame. So click the home page or the title here. It will go to the frame. Then you can just drag and drop, or drag or click and drag the website framing, and then it will extend for um, for however you want it. So that is like the menu, the header, the I don't like this one, but this is just for a basic one. So we're now 1 hour in the discussion. But right now, for example, if you want to include a footer here, and then do another black one, and then um, click plugins, brand fetch. Let's do the Nike as well, and then the logo. Yeah, the white one. You can just do that, and then yeah, and right, and then you can just also include uh page, uh, uh products, resources, and like in in general, you can just align it here, and then align it here. There you go. You have your basic footer here that we have for Nike. And just like that, you can just add some other shapes, buttons. For example, if you want to add button here, we can just do the rectangle. So the rectangle one, for example, if we color this, and then if you want it to be rounded, just click this one, because rounded is the thing that we have for, or nowadays. You can just click change it to 10. It will make the button rounded. Okay, and just click this, and just add a text here. Add text, then shop online, and just change the the font here. Just change the or you can also unlink that and then change it to change it to right. So now we have the basic website for the basic sections. Yeah. And then you can just there. So this is like a basic website design sample that I have for you. I haven't prepared for this one, but um that is the workflow or the process that I have for designing website designs here in or designing websites here in Figma. So I hope you learned something, the tips and tricks. So other plugins as well, you can research for it, and then you can also have some wireframing or design templates here that you can use in Figma resources that you can practice for, like for example, this one, a landing page. And you can actually change the elements there. You can change the design elements. You can change the pictures and all other Figma resources or Figma elements there in the editor. And also one tip that I have for you for designers out there, you can use tools.design. So that is TOOO. So that's three O's. And then tools.design. Um, Dito magagamit nyo yung for website builder, for illustrations, what are the tools that are used for illustrations and all other stuff. And then you can also see if it's free or if it's paid. Yeah, you can just use this one for any tool that you have to use for design or for designing. Like yeah, for mockups and for illustrations. Yeah, all the tools that I am using also comes from Tools at Design. So I just have this library that I use as for any design need that I have. So this is also one tip that I have for you guys. And I think that's all the discussion right now. So it's 12:58. I hope that you enjoyed the live session that we did for Figma designing. And I hope you can do the website designing as well. So you can just create a new Figma file and then input everything that you want for a website design and do your website design here on Figma. And yeah, I think that's all. Everyone, thank you for attending this webinar and this discussion for Figma. And I hope you have a great day and um, enjoy designing for any website that you need. So I just did this. I don't like the design, but don't worry. You have your experience, and also um, you can try any design um, styles that you wanted and train as much as you want para mas maging um, creative pa kayo when it comes to website designing. And I think that's all. Thank you guys. Have a great day.